Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with the 4th episode of Arrow. This episode is called, I should very quickly look it up, An Innocent Man. Yeah, I guess we'll find out exactly what that's about. First person I'd be thinking of is actually Barry's dad, but I don't think he's gonna be present here. At least not in this season yet, but yeah, anyway man. So, coming off of last episode, it definitely looks like our team is slowly but surely coming together here, right? Obviously, we've got Diggle, who has now been rescued, actually, by Oliver. You know, Diggle there witnessing his fight, actually, with the guy with the tattoos or whatever, right? Yeah, basically getting hit by a bullet in the process, poison bullet that, well, Oliver is known, or has learned, let's say, to deal with all kinds of scenarios like this, right? In his time stuck on that island, he was helped out by a certain guy there. Some kind of like, well, he really did look like a wildling, like some kind of, you know, full-born survivor on the island already. Maybe that guy himself ended up getting stuck here, actually. That wouldn't surprise me, but it's also the guy that, yeah, I mean, Oliver learned everything from. He even seems to have inspired him to be wearing the hood and, you know, using the bow and arrow and this and that, so fascinating. I also wonder, actually, you know, I talked about this at the end of last episode, but I do very much wonder about the army that's apparently on that island. You know, they seem to be just like regular military types with professional gear and everything, so what the hell is the deal with that? Who actually inhabitates it? I've been speculating about this already, and it might kind of, you know, veer into borderline conspiracy theory, but again, if that ship, the plan was for that ship to be brought down, and of course they succeeded in that, but with how, you know, I mean, I really don't know, to be fair, but with how Oliver's dad wanted him so desperately to be the one making it to the island, was there any plan for him to take part in this kind of training? Probably not, honestly. Like, again, why would the dad want Oliver to be on that island, to be guided by this crazy-looking guy, and to go up against all these other crazy soldiers? I mean, that probably just wasn't likely, right? Was it a trap that was set? You know, should, you know, like Oliver and his dad have made it to the island regardless? Like, did they have those military types there to deal with him? I don't know. I think in those kinds of directions, right? But it's probably nothing, I will say. It's just kind of all convenient. And, yeah, again, like all that it's about right now, and this is what I started off the intro commentary with, is that we have, well, we're starting to kind of assemble our team. So we've got Diggle now, who's going to be basically full on our side, and I'm sure that he's going to be thankful to Oliver for having basically saved him, even though Oliver was the one also who got him kind of into this trouble, right? Because Diggle was simply set up with the task to follow him around everywhere. We've seen Felicity in the last episode, which was really cool. She definitely, yeah, had a different look to her than she did back in how I saw her in the Flash with all the curls and stuff. But, you know, she came across as even more of a nerd here than she did back then. So, go figure. But it was kind of wholesome for sure to, yeah, to see. And then I very much question, you know, where do Laurel, Tommy, Thea, where are they all going to fit in, right? Like, are they going to somehow become part of our operations, or what exactly is going to play out? I'm very much looking forward to seeing it all come together slowly but surely, but for now, guys, we're going to dive into this 4th episode of Arrow. Of course, if you enjoy my reactions to this show, then you will be able to get early access to the next 12 plus episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description, so go and check it out. Full-length reactions are going to be up there too if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety, and you can also sign up as a free member and watch at least the next episode already right now as well. With that being said, let's dive into episode 4.
My name is Oliver Queen. For 5 years, I was stranded on an island with only one goal: survive.
Oliver Queen is alive.
Dude, it's kind of crazy because he genuinely took over the looks of the guy that, you know, mentored him.
To do this, I must become someone else. I must become something.
The Flash. Oh no, different show, never mind. Yep. Back to giving him the remedy. The medicine. Man, he sure must have been in for one heck of a shock. A bigger shock than the poison could ever give him.
You're that vigilante.
Ooh. Oh! Oh shit!
Easy, Dig. You were poisoned.
Oh, that's actually not the the response that I expected, I will say. First time somebody is calling him a vigilante, actually. That's interesting because that's the term that he introduced himself with back in The Flash. I know I say back in The Flash like it's already happened, but technically it's in the future. You get what I'm saying, right? For me, it's back in the Flash.
I could have taken you anywhere. Could have taken you home. I brought you here.
You really did lose your mind on that island.
Found a couple things along the way.
Like what, archery classes?
Clarity. Starling City is dying.
Yeah, it's fascinating how the whole city doesn't look at Arrow in the way that, you know, the, Barry City looked at Barry, right? Or at the Flash. Where, like, again, he's not your traditional superhero. He's not just basically saving the day. Technically, he kind of is. Like, he's stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, whatever, right? Which you could look at as a commendable goal in certain degrees, but he's also taking the law into his own hands, right? He's taking justice into his own hands, and he's dealing it out to people who, you know, I mean, yeah, they probably deserve it, but yeah, I mean, again, like we have a justice system for that for a reason.
It is being poisoned by a criminal elite who don't care who they hurt.
What are you gonna do? Take them all down by your lonesome?
No.
Well, together. With you included. From here on out, hopefully.
No, I want you to join me. You're a fellow soldier.
Oliver, you're not a soldier. You're a criminal.
Huh.
And a murderer.
Yeah. Afghanistan he had mentioned, right? That he served in. Seems like it's gonna take a little bit more convincing actually to get Diggle to work with us. I mean, it's going to happen, of course, but I wonder how long it's going to take.
I heard about the shooting and I wanted to make sure you were okay. I knocked on the door and I found a family terrified for you. They had no idea where you were.
Oh.
Oliver, are you so self-centered that you don't think that people who care about you are gonna wonder where you are after you all got shot at? I made peace with your selfishness a long time ago. But Moira, Thea, and Walter, they don't deserve that. They deserve better.
Yeah, she's not wrong. Is she actually going to tell him about, you know, the fact that she and Tommy are gonna give it another chance?
Thank you for coming.
I care about the lives of other people, Oliver. Maybe you should try it sometime.
Damn, dude. Oh, Thea's right there. Picture of a sister, or can't have been Laurel, right?
What
am I supposed to do with that? Does that mean bird?
Probably. Well, kill it maybe. I think we're gonna cook it.
I'm sorry, Laurel. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit, that actually was Laurel. Yeah, he definitely fucked up in multiple ways when it came to her.
What are you watching?
Peter Declan. The guy who killed his wife. Right, this guy killed his wife in their baby's room.
Damn.
Psycho.
Camille was everything to me. I couldn't kill her any more than I could kill myself.
Why can't you sleep?
That's what they always say, don't they? Is he gonna actually like break loose from prison and are we gonna go after him next? Kind of seems like that's what it's alluding to, no?
Laurel.
So why don't you make a play? I mean, she did come over here just to make sure you didn't get shot.
I know that it might not seem like it sometimes, but I'm not the same person I used to be.
So show her. Be yourself. I mean, your new self.
I mean, dude, to be fair, like the best, most stand-up-ish thing that he can do is to walk away, right? That's how I feel. Like, it's just like he mentioned, he's done too much damage. It's not just Laurel herself who he could, of course, apologize to and mend things with. But think about how, you know, you left her dad completely fucking broken, you know, because of you getting involved with, well, I mean, he wasn't technically involved. You get what I'm saying? He kind of was involved, right? He cheated basically on Laurel with Laurel's sister. Laurel's sister ended up dead. Again, that's what the dad is broken over. Like, the best thing you can do is leave them alone because they don't want to see you whatsoever. At least, I mean, her dad definitely doesn't.
We have a visitor.
Mr. Diggle's replacement.
Replacement?
Yes. He tendered his resignation this morning.
Wow, he wanted nothing to do with him anymore now.
Mr. Queen, Rob Scott. I'll be your new body man.
It's a firm grip you got there, Rob.
It's 5 years SWAT with Monument Point MCU. I feel safer already.
Oh, thank God.
MCU?
We don't have to hear about this awful man.
Ain't that the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Shouldn't be bringing that up here, I guess, right? This guy's definitely a whole different personality than Diggle ever was.
Declan's execution is set for midnight, 2 days from now. Camille Declan's former employer, Jason Brodeur, released a statement saying, quote, "I hope this gives Camille the peace she deserves."
Jason Brodeur.
Thank you, Jessica.
What?
The dead wife worked for Jason Brodeur.
Apparently so. What? Why?
No reason. Say, Rob, I want to go into town. Could you please get the...
I don't know what he's figuring. Is he figuring that Jason Brodeur was then somehow actually involved? Is that another name that he's got on the list maybe? So he knows that something fishy there happened? Like maybe the dude actually was innocent on this. Oh fuck, the episode was called The Innocent Man. I get it now.
We're 20 miles from the city. If you don't drive me, how else am I going to get there?
So much for that. New guy, same old methods.
He was tried, convicted, sentenced to death. Declan's wife, Camille, worked for Jason Brodeur. And Jason Brodeur is on the list.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's the connection I already made. Jason Brodeur was always sus.
You should have just let me kill both of them.
Peter Declan is worth more alive. Husband kills wife is a much better headline than whistleblower uncovers toxic dumping, don't you think? Either way, 48 hours, all this will be over.
They tried to kill the both of them, actually. Oh well, they initially thought about it. But now they got the guy taking the blame.
Which means an innocent man is facing execution. You'll need a good attorney.
Oh shit. Dude, I love how this keeps coming together, man. Like, it's so well laid out when it comes to the roles that they all play, and Laurel, you know, being involved as like a lawyer. Nah, this is Oliver. I don't know why he would break into an apartment, though.
Hello, Laurel.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, because he had to do it as Arrow. Can he even hide his identity?
Peter Declan is going to be executed in 48 hours. I think he's innocent. Declan's wife was going to blow the whistle on Jason Brodeur. Brodeur had her murdered.
There are 1,000 lawyers in Sterling City.
We were both trying to help.
What makes you so sure I'm gonna help you?
Because I know you'd do anything to save the life of an innocent man.
Dude, I find it so... Well, yeah, it's kind of hilarious, but it's also cool, you know? The fact that, like, Oliver doesn't really hide himself well whatsoever. Like, he's got some paint over his eyes, and he's got the hood on and stuff, right? But basically, he just stands in the shadows, and he makes sure never to really go in that line of sight or whatever, but he's not actually wearing a, like, full-on suit that makes him completely unrecognizable or something. He doesn't have to.
A jury has found you guilty, Mr. Declan.
The evidence was stacked against me, but I didn't kill my wife. We had a knockdown fight over Jason Brodeur. Camille worked for him, and his company had been dumping toxic waste into the glades. I was afraid for my family's safety, and we argued. Very loudly, yes. Izzy started crying.
Okay.
So Camille went and stayed in her room.
Well, at least he knows who's actually responsible in that case, right? Like, he's just gonna tell people out loud who he thinks actually did it. I would think Jason Brodeur can't have that happen.
In the morning, I went to apologize, and that's when I found her. So I just grabbed Izzy, and I ran outside, and I called 911. I'm innocent, Ms. Lance.
Well, it looks like someone forgot a lunch.
I mean, usually, I don't think it's even really a lawyer's job whether to believe that client or not, right? Like, they just gotta do it. But I guess she wanted to know for sure to even figure out whether she would want to work with him. But yeah, I mean, obviously, like, Arrow basically told her already that this dude could be trusted.
Compliance department's tagged something. $2.6 million withdrawal from one of our Vancouver subsidiaries.
What do you mean? Are you saying that someone embezzled $2.6 million from the company?
I'm sure it's nothing. Oh, come on, we're going to be late. I mean, later.
I don't know what that's about. The money gone? Somebody else fucking with them?
Laurel, in 24 hours, Peter Declan is lying down with a needle in his arm. He's not getting up. If I thought for a second we didn't have the right guy, do you think there's anything else I'd be doing right now except trying to get at what really happened?
Declan said,
Dude, I'm pretty sure it's kind of standard procedure in the US. Whenever somebody gets like the death row, you know, death row punishment, whatever the fuck, right? Like execution, it always gets delayed like last second. What the fuck is that about? In real life, that happens too.
You know, I thought it'd be a cold day in hell before you started defending criminals.
I'm not so sure Declan's a criminal. Like you said, he's on a clock. Can't leave any stone unturned.
Yep. There's not gonna be time to regret it anymore. I mean, there's no going back the moment you've already killed him.
Area secure, sir. Thank you very much, Rob.
Hello, Diggle's sister-in-law, Carly.
I'm Oliver Queen.
I know who you are.
No, you really don't.
Don't tell her. Please don't.
This was my father's. I found it when I buried him.
I thought you said your father died when the boat went down.
We both made it to a life raft, but there wasn't enough food and water for both of us, so he shot himself in the head. I need to right the wrongs done by my family, and I'm offering you the chance to right the wrongs done to yours.
Oliver,
Oh.
what are you talking about?
Oh my god, he's going so cold about it. Just like letting him in on little bits of the truth there already, right? I'm sure he has plenty more to tell, but atoning for his family's sins? Wait, he just said that to Diggle too, so this obviously has to do with his, his brother.
You leave Andy out of this.
The bullets were laced with curare. That's Floyd Lawton's MO. He is the sniper that I stopped.
Are you trying to tell me that you took down Andy's killer?
Oh, the guy from last episode was involved with that? Interesting, so technically we've already just helped him? Like, Diggle didn't actually know that, did he?
They see nothing wrong with raising themselves up by stepping on other people's throats. It does need to stop. And if it's not going to be the courts, and it's not going to be the cops, then it's going to be me.
Yep. Taking matters into his own hands.
And I hope you.
That was a good speech,
I gotta
though.
go to the washroom, Rob.
That's crazy. Not only did he give him some truth that, like, really... Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, Diggle just wasn't aware of any of this. Nobody is, to be fair. That's the thing. So it kind of told him that, like, yeah, this wasn't just a matter of being stuck on an island without room service. It was about a bunch of traumatic experiences, which, to be fair, there's still a lot of layers to go into there, even to me as the viewer, right? But yeah, there's that. But then apparently he also already helped him with taking out the killer of his brother. So now Diggle might feel like he kind of owes him too. You know what I mean? And not that Oliver necessarily wants him to feel like that he owes something to him, but it's definitely good reason for Diggle to want to reconsider.
Well, that boy's long gone, man.
Yeah, that was his former employee right there.
I think I'm the culprit. 2.6 million is a rather specific figure. That's the exact amount the company invested in a friend's startup venture 3 years ago.
Oh, that money. Wait, 3 years ago? Nah. She's just lying about that, right? But that money was used to actually set up maybe the whole fucking assassination attempt. How could that be? Like, how could that be the amount of money they needed, though? Like, I don't even know how they set this thing up. Wasn't it just that they, like, bought the captain to just have the ship, like, sank? Was the captain the same guy that was on the boat that Oliver's dad actually killed straight up? I feel like it probably was, right? But yeah, then again, was it as simple as that? Like simply paying off a guy to do that?
He tracked me down and asked me to look into the Declan case.
But you've met him?
But he goes against everything that I was ever taught to believe in. He breaks the law and God knows what else.
How are you not afraid that he is going to do God knows what to you?
He won't. I don't know, I can feel it.
He would have
You know,
done it
when I
already
told
if
you
that were the
someone,
case.
This is far, far away from what I meant.
Oh god, I'm so worried this is gonna turn into one of those cases just like with Iris or whatever. Where like, she's gonna become obsessed with Arrow, right? And the moment she figures out his identity, yeah, it's all the more reason to like him even more. Like Oliver even more.
You were right. Declan said his wife blew the whistle on Brodeur the day she was murdered.
Then we need to get whoever she told about Brodeur to testify.
He already has.
How does he morph his voice like that, though? Just by himself?
I didn't become a lawyer to break the law or hurt anybody.
I do what's necessary. What people like Peter Declan need.
Yep.
If what you're doing isn't wrong, then why are you hiding your face with a hood?
To protect the ones I care about.
I mean, the problem is that you can't always be entirely 100% sure if what you're doing is right or wrong, right? That's kind of the problem. But I mean, I get it. Like, again, here, when it comes to this Declan guy, yeah, clearly justice is about to, or the judicial system is about to fail, because they're about to send him to death row when he's innocent.
That sounds lonely.
It can be, but not today.
Yo! Nah, dude, we got Spider-Man over here. That's so awesome.
Why am I being fired?
Miss Smoke, isn't it?
Yes. Letting me go would be a major error for this company.
Wow.
I agree, which is why you're not
She's
being
definitely
fired.
got the ego.
I assumed when you brought me up here it was because...
It's because I wanted you to look into something for me.
Oh my god, she is so hilarious, dude. She actually thought she was getting fired just because she got called over.
It's authorized by my wife. I was hoping you could find out some of the details of the transaction for me.
Find out.
Dig up. Discreetly.
Ooh. Damn, see? So now Walter is not actually trusting the whole $2.6 million thing from his, now wife. It tells you, of course, that he is not involved with any of that, right? So again, this confirms basically my suspicions that Walter at least wasn't involved with, whatever the wife set up with some other organization to assassinate, Oliver and his dad. Oh yeah.
What the?
You know what that means. Oh shit. A door to put him to sleep.
Peter Declan, your lies helped put him on death row. Now either it's time to tell me the truth, or it's time for the 10:15 to Bloodhaven. Okay.
Bloodhaven. That's a perfect way to put that. Yeah, the train is about to ram into you.
You can have the file.
What file?
Camille gave me a file of evidence against Jason Brodeur.
Where is it?
Let me go and I'll tell you. Wait, don't go. Wait, don't go. It's in my desk.
Oh, shit.
Get to your office. You can have it. Get me out of here.
Oh, shit. Wow. Fucking hell. Close call, man.
I'm so hungry. It smells really good.
Yeah, I bet it does, but it was a... I don't know what it was. I don't know what he called it. A chekchung, something like that. Sangchung. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, Oliver is supposed to kill it. Twist its neck. Man, that word must be engraved in his memory. Shangchun. It's kind of like, do what's necessary.
What's in here?
Leverage on Jason Brodeur. Enough to help save Peter Declan's life.
I always thought the law was sacred. It fixed everything.
And now, Laurel? Now what do you think?
I think there's too many people in this city who only care about themselves. People who are selfish. I think they need someone who cares about the lives of other people.
Very, very interesting juxtaposition with how obviously Oliver himself always was seen as, well, he saw himself as like, kind of selfish, right? And he said literally to Laurel that he was selfish, but he also did tell her that he had kind of changed, right? And that he was now trying to look out more for others. So that's exactly what Arrow is the embodiment of as well.
Oh my god. What is wrong with your face?
What do you mean?
There's something really weird on it, like this thing with your mouth. It looks like it's in the shape of a smile.
I took your advice with Laurel to be myself.
And?
It's working.
It's helping.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, you gotta keep up.
Oh, dude. Feel bad for Rob, man. Dude really took over for Diggle. In every regard. Meanwhile, Diggle might be getting an upgrade.
Matt Istook, filed a police report. He said the hood harassed him last night. And that's funny because I give my daughter Istook's name.
Dad.
He's a vigilante. He's a damn criminal, and you're working with him. That makes you an accessory.
I am trying.
Yeah, he knows. She worked together with him.
Your Honor, the mere existence of the file proves that Mr. Istook perjured himself for Jason Brodeur's benefit.
That's slander. Jared Swanstrom, Your Honor. I represent Jason Brodeur and Brodeur Chemical.
The interest of justice requires you to stay the defendant's execution pending exploration of the newly discovered evidence.
Too many fancy words. I can't make out what the fuck they're saying. We need to get Saul Goodman up in here.
Your motion for habeas corpus is denied.
This isn't over. I've got the loose end now. And no matter what happens, I am going to pull on it until your whole world unravels.
Damn.
Declan's lawyers.
Well, all I know is that means that the death sentence is still going to get carried through, right?
You saw her. She's going after me.
She's gonna want to meet with her client after what happened in court today. We have friends up in Iron Heights. Prison can be a dangerous place.
Oh boy. Who's going to be awaiting her? Yep, she's definitely getting herself into trouble now.
What do you need to free Peter Declan?
At this point, nothing short of a signed confession from Brodeur. Where are you going?
To get a confession.
I can get right on that.
The money was used to set up an offshore LLC called Tempest.
Tempest.
I don't recall that name being under the Queen Consolidated banner.
Because it's not. There's nothing registered with the Secretary of State, no federal tax records, no patent applications filed. But in 2009, Tempest purchased a warehouse in Starling City.
Ooh. A warehouse right here? I mean, he already knows that she lied, so... Fascinating, dude. Walter might find out the truth before anybody else does. That's crazy.
You know, when I was in Afghanistan, I had a job, and I did it. And when I could, I would help out the people there so that in some small way, when I left, I could believe I left it a better place. I miss feeling like I'm making a difference in the world.
Then get out of personal security and go do something you believe in.
Yeah, what if it's wrong?
John, if you believe in something, how can it be wrong?
Jason Brodeur!
What do you want?
I mean, he's definitely like the only conclusion he can really come to is like, well, yeah, he likes what Arrow is doing, basically, right? Like, righting all the wrongs, if that makes sense, and going after the people that you really should be going after. It's kind of similar to his military experience, I guess.
You're gonna confess that you arranged to have Peter Declan's wife murdered.
What, so I can take his place in prison?
So you can avoid the death penalty.
You need me to exonerate Peter Declan. Maybe you could try to force me to sign a confession or something.
Oh, shit.
That might be difficult.
I mean, at least we can torture the fuck out of you, right? Like, that's an option too. Is that what you want?
What?
Zankov, it's going down. 1 hour.
What's going down in an hour?
Let's just say Peter Declan's execution is getting moved up.
Yeah, that. But it's also the whole thing with Laurel, right?
Do you remember the friend that I mentioned? The one who believes in you? He is working on something.
Wait. I'm not sure if I fully get it, but are they trying to have Declan then killed from within now? Like the prison, just not in the actual execution?
Jason Brodeur is powerful.
Time to unlock the cages.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, that's what it is, huh? They're basically arranging a prison shank, but Laurel's gonna get herself caught up in that too. Fuck. Oh my god, yeah, that's scary. Oh shit, man. Fucking hell. Imagine how scary that must be, dude. They're just turning this into one massive battle royale.
Let's go.
Wow. Oh shit. Never seen a police guy with a bow and arrow. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. See, but I'm actually not sure, but like, were they specifically instructed and also hired therefore to like kill him? Yeah, right? This is actually that guy, isn't it? Man. Yo, did she actually recognize Oliver? I'm not going to lie, but through that mask, I could definitely recognize him, I feel.
What are you...
I'm all right.
You sure?
I'm sorry about what I said to you.
You were right. Broder's bodyguard just confessed to Camille Declan's murder. We got the wrong guy.
Well, listen to me, Laurel. I'm right, too, about him. He's dangerous. He's outside the law.
I know. He would have killed that man. I looked in his eyes. It's like he had no remorse.
I mean, I wonder if this is actually, you know, changing Laurel's dad's mindset a little bit, right? Maybe we do need an arrow after all.
Please. I never killed anything before.
He never... What? I think that he mentioned, was it in the last episode? Was it in this one? I think it was in the last episode. He specifically mentioned that somehow they let him get away with murder too at some point before. So him telling the dude now that he never... I mean, he could simply be lying about it, I guess, right? But...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, obviously, to feel very remorseful about this. I mean, I couldn't do this either, to be honest. It's so... Like, I will say that it's very hypocritical, and I know that about myself, too. I mean, you know, I eat meat every day, right? And it's like, yeah, fucking chickens, cows, all kinds of animals get murdered for that, too. And it's like, oh, here I am, and I can't look at an animal being murdered or whatever, right? Or I could never do it myself. But technically, I'm also responsible for the deaths of, like, thousands of them, basically. It's, yeah, I don't know. I always find that an interesting thing to realize, right? I'm not gonna walk away from that either.
He actually wasn't wearing the outfit this time. He was in a prison guard uniform and a ski mask.
I just had an idea. In the car.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Honestly though, Laurel, but you should have recognized them. Wrong. Oliver. Thea. Also wrong? Okay. I mean, I don't know what the password would be. Robert. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it tells you that he was probably the target. The real target. But I'm pretty sure Oliver was too, though. They never wanted him to get away with it, did they? Damn. Yo, they retrieved the whole fucking ship? Okay, so never mind. So if the mom needed 2.6 million for that, she probably did arrange that like 3 years ago, right? That's something that she had mentioned because the accident happened 5 years ago. So they, in the time between, have now retrieved the ship. For what purpose do they need it, though? I don't get it. Well, I think it was because they were worried that Oliver's dad had a lot on them, basically, right? And that's also why the mom at some point pointed out that, like, Oliver knows nothing. There's nothing that Oliver's dad passed off to him about what's going on or whatever, right? There's definitely no secret book or something that he has with targets to go after. Don't worry about it.
I want you to look for anything that's out of the ordinary, okay? Just look.
Oh, he's about to check security footage.
Oh, be damned.
Oh! Oh! Fuck, so he's gonna be onto him now. He knows it's Oliver. Shit, man. At least somebody realizes it.
I think there's someone that wants to see you.
Is he?
Man. Dude, imagine how conflicted the kid must have felt. Like, she probably wasn't sure, actually, who was responsible for the death of her mom, right? Like, she might have suspected the dad all this time.
New facts have come to light that Brodeur chemical employee Camille Declan had discovered Brodeur was illegally disposing waste and had collected a file of evidence against her employer before her murder in...
Oh shit, we got a Hideo on the list. Thank God it's not Hideo Kojima.
生存.
Yeah. Bird, I know.
生存 not mean bird.
Nah, killing or something, right?
生存 mean survive.
Oh, survive.
And forget her. You look at that all day. You not survive.
Yeah.
This place.
Yeah. It's just gonna detract from your focus. Here we go again, man. Stepping into that limousine.
You wanted to see me?
You look nervous, Moira.
Do I have a reason to be?
We all do.
Who the fuck is this creep?
A modern-day Robin Hood. Are you worried that your net worth makes you a target?
Jason Brodeur, Adam Hunt, Warren Patel. Tell me you see a connection, Moira.
He's not targeting the rich.
No, he's not. He's targeting the list.
Oh, shit. Damn, so they are all connected basically to him in some way. Fascinating.
I'm here about the other position. Just to be clear, I'm not signing on to be a sidekick. But you're right. Fighting for this city needs to be done, and you're gonna do this with or without me.
I mean, I guess he can still be a bodyguard while he's at it, right? Because the other one is gone too. I don't think we're gonna have to deal with bodyguards anymore.
You are fighting a war, Queen. Except you have no idea what war does to you. How it scrapes off little pieces of your soul. And you need someone to remind you of who you are, not this thing you're becoming.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Detective Ross.
Oliver Queen, you're under arrest on suspicion of obstruction of justice, acting as a vigilante. Are you out of your mind?
And murder. You have the right to remain.
Yo, he's kind of exposing him in front of everybody though. I don't know if they were able to like interpret how he meant that, right? Because he's basically just flat out telling him you're the fucking Arrow. But yeah, they're definitely gonna have some interrogation here, alright? Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next 12 plus episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up as a free member and watch the next episode right now. So, I'll see you there.